live stream. So, hello everyone. I'm CEO of Gammatek ISPL. So, I'm really excited about this live stream, as you can all see with my, introduction. So yeah, because for the next few hours, or not few hours, I mean, you cannot, you cannot. I can understand that. So yeah, it would be, it's us sharing stories, laughing at our struggles, and imagining how AI cameras, these little digital eyes, can save us from disasters before they even happen. So let's just, I just wanted to tell you guys that don't worry, because this isn't going to be one of those boring technical sessions or webinars where you secretly watch Netflix on the side. But this is going to be fun. You will laugh, you will learn, and by the end, we always have our Q&A sessions, and we also going to have this today. So yeah, AI cameras can do that, but because all these things, people often ask me also that, oh, ma'am, is this AI camera like yeah, it's like all those things. So I just wanted to so honestly, I think I should start with my Q&A sessions first, because I am really, eager to have, start my Q&A sessions, because the questions are really amazing and really, fantastic. So yeah, I'll just start with my Q&A sessions. So yeah, no, actually, just forget it. I'll, I'll make you guys wait for the Q&A sessions. Yeah. So just start with our video. This was my surprise to you, the suspense I'm going to give you. So yeah, okay. So some of the people ask me that, ma'am, is what is this AI camera like, the reality TV that has Big Boss 24 hours, something like that. So I tell them that Big Boss, watches for, dramas, and our AI camera watches for safety. And, they don't care if you fight, or, you fight over silly little things. So they can, they care if your boiler is overheating. Yeah, actually, because in big industries, boilers and machineries like that are, very, very heavy machineries. So yes, before anyone asks, no AI camera cannot, find your lost partner or check who left you, on read. But yeah, they can, find smoke before fire, spreads, and spots, workers without helmets, or even detect unsafe, posture before someone's get injured. And honestly, isn't that, cooler than any Netflix plot twist? So yeah, and drop a chat, and drop a hi or something like emoji in the chat box, so you believe prevention is always better than cure. So yeah, traditionally CCTV cameras are like, my uncle's at wedding. He records everything, hours of footage. But when you ask for help, they say, that daughter, or son or daughter, you need to check the 17 hours somewhere between when the food arrived and when the crowd was dancing, something like that. So that's useless, basically. So we don't need cameras that tells us what went wrong yesterday. We need cameras that warns us before something goes wrong today. So that's where AI camera analytics comes in. They don't just see, they understand you. So I'm just going to give you a very relatable example on this. That says, it's like your own, your mom. She doesn't just see you holding a spoon. She knows whether you are about to eat or spill curry on the sofa. That's what AI camera do. They see patterns, they detect risk, and they rise, alert before disaster, any sort of disaster, strikes or happens. So I'm just going to tell you guys, share some of the stories, yeah, some of the real life stories that I've experienced too. So, there was a one of the warehouse fire that, that never supposed to, that never happened basically. So one client, had a warehouse stacked on the on the roof. So a normal CCTV, would just watch, but our AI camera, spotted smoke for a, short circuit in seconds, but an alert went off. And fire was stopped in literally 2 minutes, and loss was, literally safe. And crores and life was saved, and it is priceless. So, now let us get to our story number two. So, a construction site where, where workers often, forget their helmets, or AI, AI camera flagged instantly that, something or there is left on the site, or something or there, like stairs were, left in the site. So, for example, a person is working on the, on a height, and suppose a worker has, just left his, ladder on the roof, so it is going to, make an alert for that. So yeah, and result is 100%, compliance, zero accidents, and workers started wearing helmets like fashion accessory. Yeah. So let's get to our third story, that I remember it was a really lazy guard. So one factory had a guard who, loved his coffee and chai breaks little too much. And AI detected an unauthorized entry while he was missing, and immediately the, alert triggered, and prevented. So now that, guard is the most alert employee on site, and thanks to AI giving him FOMO. So yeah, AI cameras are, like strict school teachers, always watching, always correcting you, but only for your own good. So yeah, let's just have a fun interaction, session. So turn, okay, let's, chat, let's have some fun about all these things. So tell me that, what would you watch to catch in your home? Kids stealing cookies, or your father sleeping on Zoom calls, or your mother hiding sweets from everyone, something like that, fun element. So yeah, so let me just ask you all guys, would you prefer, cameras that records everything silently, or cameras that shout, your random home stuff? So comment in below. So yeah, let's just deep dive into our talk. So emergencies don't send you an invitation card. They arrive suddenly. And in those, first 30 to 10 seconds, either you act or you regret. And with AI cameras, analytics turns second into, saviors. And it's not just about technology. It's about, responsibility. Remember this, because, a fire can wipe crores in minutes. A missing helmet can cost a life. And a blind spot can destroy a dream. That is very true. So we can afford to wait for accidents. We can't afford to wait for accidents. We must prevent them. And let me share a real story that still gave me literally goosebumps. So in 2019, at a chemical factory, a small gas leak went unnoticed for hours. And workers were busy, supervisors thought, that everything was fine, everything is nice and perfect. But then a blast happened, and it was a massive blast, shook the entire area. Like over 40 workers were injured, and lives were lost. Families got destroyed in seconds, And do you know what the investigation later said? That the signs of danger were there. Heat built up, minor leakages were there, unusual worker movement, but no one noticed them in time. Now imagine if AI cameras has been installed. Within seconds, the system would have detected the gas. The gas leak, tracked workers, exposed the zones and sent alerts instantly. That factories, could have been saved. That families could have been saved. Those families are, I just pray for all of them. So friends, this is why I say, technology isn't just about profit, it's about protection. It's about preventing, tragedies before they even, begin. So yeah, so that, what did we, I just wanted to just have a quick recap session of, that what did we, discover or learn today from this live stream, that, cameras can be storytellers, not just silent witnesses. Emergency aren't faith, they are, preventable. Technology isn't about replacing humans, it's more about protecting them. So yeah, friends, AI camera analytics, isn't the future, it's the present. Every second, one delay, risk keep ticking. Choose safety, choose speed, choose AI. So yeah, thank you for sharing these couple of minutes, and we quickly going to head to our Q&A sessions, because as I said in the beginning of this live stream, you guys will be now curious about the question Q&A sessions. So yeah, let's begin with question number one. So yeah, the first question say that, isn't an AI camera just a smarter CCTV? What's the real difference? Okay, that's a great one. So, a CCTV is like a diary. It records what happened. An AI camera is like a teacher. It understands, what's happening right now. And, CCTV shows you a fire after it, burned the whole warehouse. And AI tells you smoke detected before fire spreads. And the difference is, between history and prevention. So yeah, let's just head to our second question. So the second question says that, how accurate are these AI cameras, and don't they sometimes give false alarms? Yeah. I would say yes, because like any technology, they can be false positive, but AI proves with training. In fact, modern AI cameras have, accuracy above 95% in detecting events like smoke, helmets, intrusions or falls. Compare that with a human guard tried, with a tired eye at 3 a.m. AI doesn't blink, literally. So yeah, this was my answer. And the second and the third question is, can AI cameras really replace human guards and supervisors? So the answer to this question would be, I guess, yeah, not at all, I guess, because think of it like this. AI cameras are assistant, not replacements. A camera can, raise the alarm, but a human still, decides how to respond. The biggest safety comes when human and AI together, one with the judgment or with the, vigilance. So yeah, let's just head to our fourth question. And yeah, it is a very nice question that says, what about privacy? Isn't like this big brother is watching? Yeah, yeah, it's a valid concern. Yeah. So, the key is how you use it. AI cameras don't care about, who you are, or they care about what is happening. They don't gossip about your lunch break, or they only, raise alerts if there's danger. And so it's not surveillance for control, it's vision for, protection. So yeah, let's just head to our fifth question. And the fifth question says, how expensive are these AI camera systems? Can small companies afford them? Surprisingly, yes. Think of it as an insurance. A single fire or accident can cost crores to any company, while AI cameras cost a fraction of that. So And plus you don't need to replace, all cameras. You can upgrade, you can just upgrade your existing ones with AI analytics, softwares. Or it's scalable for, small and large businesses as well. So yeah, this would be my answer to this question. And let's just head to our sixth question. That is, can AI cameras work in tough environments like dust, darkness, or extreme weather? Yeah, obviously, because many AI cameras are equipped with, infrared visions or thermal detection and, rugged casings. And, I have seen them working in, coal mines and freezing warehouses and in oil refineries as well. So, in fact, they are often, perform better than human eyes in those conditions. So yeah, this would be my answer to this question. And let's just head to our seventh question. So my seventh question says that, do AI cameras only detect fire and helmets, or can they do more? Okay. Honestly, they're like army knives. I'm not going to say what army. It's like normal army like, knives. Apart from, fire and helmets, they can detect unauthorized entries as well, and suspicious, some sort of behavior, that unsafe postures or overcrowding, even the PPE, compliance like gloves or jackets or something like that. The use cases are really endless about this thing, and even industries can train them to their own risk. So yeah, let's just head back to our eighth question. So the eighth question says that, how fast can AI cameras alert us in an emergency? Millisecond, I guess, because literally, unlike humans who need to, notice everything, process and react, AI cameras process videos in real time and send alerts instantly to your phone, to your control room, or even triggers alarm automatically. They also speed, that speed can be indifferent, some, different. There can be a fluctuation, there can be difference between a spark and a disaster. So yeah, this would be my answer to the eighth question. So let's head back to our ninth question. So the ninth question says, but what if AI makes a mistake in a critical moment? Isn't that risky? That's a good point, I guess. I'll tell you, the truth is, AI isn't perfect, but neither are humans. The goal is reduced risk, not zero mistake. With AI, you get 24 hours, vigilance, high speed alerts, predictive insights. So that reduces human error and increased chance of prevention. It's a safety net, sort of, not a gamble. Yeah. So let's just head to a last question. That is our 10th question. So the 10th question says that, where do you see AI cameras going in the next 5 years? Great closing though. So let me think about this question, because for me also it is very predictive. And so, in 5 years, AI cameras won't just watch and warn. They'll intelligate with, integrate with IoT, shutting off machines automatically, and opening sprinklers, even guiding evacuation routes. So imagine a camera not just detecting smoke, but activating the fire system and calling the fire brigade instantly. So that's where we are heading, and we will head to that stage, and from ice to full-time guardians. So yeah, this would be the end of our live stream, end of our Q&A session. So I'll meet you guys in the next live stream. Bye bye.